Guys, what is going on? Red Mash here, and welcome back to Cards and Castles, another Ranked with Red, where today it is the last day of the May 2018 season. Of course, today is May 31st, and if you guys have been keeping up to date with the channel recently, we've been, doing a lot of Ranked with Reds recently. We've got, I think, about 4 decks currently. Pardon the mess of decks. These are all kind of old and really hanging out. I think I have to clear some of these out, but we've done pretty much 4 different decks. Of course, Catacombs, Flux School, Mystic Rat, and Primal Knights, all of which have at least ended up in the 28 or higher. What's Catacombs again? 28, 62, Rats 45. So I think Rats might be our lowest, but obviously those are Rats, so who can blame them? But today we are actually going to hit one more deck and see where it places for this season. Of course, we are doing the Nundead deck. One of my favorite decks, of course, currently in the competitive... Oh, I'm trying to think here, because people don't play Nundead like hardcore, but it's one of my favorite decks to take into the competitive scene because I've got a lot of history with it. So with that being said, let's just hop into our placements, see where we end up for May 2018, and hope for maybe another 3K deck. We'll see. All right, and our first match is going to be against an android. That's, I feel like it's just a play on the name of Android, like an android, maybe, if that's what we're going to go with. But our hand is looking pretty decent. I don't want to complain too much. We do have the 2 Lumberjacks, so of course those are easily going to be cycled out. Plus we get the books for additional draws, so we're really just going to pile through for these few, well, hopefully cycle through for a lot of these turns. As he throws out a vicious Sunflower, excuse me. I don't exactly know how to take that. Well, I kind of do, but... we're going to kind of put our Lumberjack up here for now. He thinks he'll be able to move up with this Sunflower, but we'll have a Bolt for him. I'm just hoping that whatever he throws out behind it, we can maybe kill off. Like, if he puts it behind the Sunflower, we'll be able to kill off with our Lumberjacks. I doubt it, though. I really do. He moves it up pretty... he moves it... okay. Yeah. Tarius Files. That's a good spawn block, or a placement blocker. Although that's not going to really do a whole lot for him. As I'm probably going to move both Lumberjacks up actually into castle threatening range. Well, obviously he's going to take these 2 Lumberjacks out, no doubt. But hopefully whatever he does, he'll set up for our next turn. 1 Lumberjack trades with another, so we'll get a Nunchuck Nun. He'll get, well, we don't know, obviously, because it's his deck. And another Tarius Files right in front of our castle. I feel like that's more of a pain to you than it is to me, to be honest. Because, I don't know, like, are you going to do something about that? Are we just going to, like, I'm not going to bother touching them. If you got a Flames or Firestorm for them, be my guest, but you think you're doing well to spawn block here, but now you've just blocked off a castle attack position. And I've got these 2 spawns up above and below my castle, so I'm doing great. So, yeah, we'll move up with our White Knight and push with this Lumberjack just a little bit. Take 1 off the castle, no big deal. I want to... okay. Armory. Yeah, that's a big negatory from me, Captain. What's the best way to deal with this? I'm probably going to blue fire that because he's going to be looking for resources. Then we'll just place a Sunflower up here. I probably could have coined out a books, but obviously I'm going to let the Sunflower move up top here. I'm just going to keep this thing as sort of just as it is. Ooh, okay. Arcanon General for some free cards there. Okay, well, let's do something a little different here. Let's give him some other last will to work with. We'll throw out, of course, our flying books up here. Coin out a Nunchuck Nun. We'll play that fairly aggressively and then end our turn. If he gets more draw from the Tarius Files, again, not really a big deal. We are exerting a lot of resources right now, but my plan is to hopefully just outswarm him with an Eternal Darkness play. Eventually. Defective Flame Cannon on my White Knight. He wants to get rid of it at all costs, which is fine. He'll get some additional draw from his own Tarius Files. Does Arcanon only affect his Well, other units. I have... That's kind of strange. Like, I got 3 different Last Will units, and it still hits his Tarius files. I guess because there are 2 of them out there. Disintegrate on my Lumberjack. He's going to block me off from draw, which is unfortunate, but not a total loss. Disintegrate again on my Books. So he really wants to block off any sort of draw that I have. Even though I guess he doesn't really mind losing it. Blue firing our, geez, Sunflower. This guy does really not want me to have anything available for me to use. So let's just do this, shall we? Can I do a... Do I want to hit the Arcanon General or the... yeah, let's hit the General so he doesn't get any more chances to draw. Even though he does get draw, we'll just power up our own guys. Even though maybe I should have played Return. I wanted to play Eternal Darkness and the Nunchuck Nun combination. That would have been a game ender. Free Defective Flame Cannon. So he's got to have heals. Yep. And speaking of heals, there is one. Poor choice on the castle, though. I don't think it's the right time to go for a castle. But whatever floats your fancy, my dude. We're going to play our Eternal Darkness right here. Obviously cautious of a swordsman. He throws out the respect, but obviously that could go a whole lot of different ways for us. Obviously, if he plants the swordsman out right now, it's going to be a big oof for us. Nope. Flamestorm, equally as devastating for us, since now he gets that draw for pretty much free cards. Fear, he's going to knock me back. I mean, what is he trying to cycle for? Detonate Arbiter? Because that's... I mean, that is, again, annoying, but you're not showing anything... I mean, I guess he could flaunt the card advantage on us, but... I don't know. I really don't mind it that much. Okay, yeah, and then the whole T-Rex and... Yeah, not the worst. We can just do a quick Grotesque here, take out both of his guys. I mean, he must have maybe some sort of Last Will deck. The Flame Cannon's a very nice draw for him. But let's see. Yeah, okay, we can do this. Huzzah. Obviously, that's a free T-Rex spot, but I'm not too concerned. We might end up actually losing this first game, if I'm going to be completely honest. All we're really packing is an Arbiter's Return in hand. The Firestorm was a great way to get rid of... Okay, see, now there's another Arbiter's Return. Yeah, this guy's pretty much doing a meta run, essentially. And he's throwing out another Respect, which... Yeah. The T-Rex backfired so hard. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Let's just do... Oh, wait. Can we do that? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay. So let's just quick Defective Flame Cannon. Plus Arbiter. You go there. And that happens like that. Nothing too stressful right now. I think well, that was a huge backfire on his part. He's played about 2 Arbiter's Returns right now. Another Flamestorm gets thrown out in the field. Another Chaotic. Hits, ooh, actually everything he needed to. Plus Salahar Rider. Plus his own City Guard. So it might be a good time to play Dragon's Fire. Is he going to throw anything else? No, he is not. We only have a Dark Fire. So yeah, we unfortunately have to throw out this Dragon's Fire. That's Big old Yeah, see, I knew he had like a second one in reserve, so he was probably like, he's like, oh, I'm so smart playing it, but in reality, we couldn't really do anything else aside from a Dragon's Fire, so it's whatever. We'll throw out an Arcanon General to protect the field, assuming he's probably going to burn this. We do need another Arbiter's Return in our hand, and he might just have another stockpiled up. We are getting into double draw, excuse me, and he's got a massive advantage over us with about, yeah, like 3 cards more than us in hand. I don't really know. Oh, okay, so he's actually going to try and end it right here. Blue Firebolt. He keeps on the Respect, but you never know, man. You never know. Okay, well, actually, never mind. That is the end. That is the end. Alright, so our first match is, of course, unsuccessful. Obviously, what killed us was that Firestorm on Eternal Darkness. We did try to get back up in the later game, but obviously a simple meta. I mean, that was pretty much a standard burn deck, and what else can I really say about that? But I mean, it's only one match. Let's see how the other four go. Hopefully, we'll have some better luck in these following matches. All right, match number 2 against the Sneaky Snail. Interesting name, but our hand is looking pretty decent. Not gonna lie, a lot of 2-drops in our hand, and obviously we'll have to take advantage of that. Hopefully, get an early grotesque in for additional draw. But our opponent does appear to be running the same colors we are, so that does get me a little nervous in terms of what he might have. Excuse me. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll throw out a Hassan City Guard play and see if he's got a Firestorm for it. Apparently a lot of people just run Firestorm, Flamestorm. I feel like I say those two sort of back and forth because I actually don't like. I don't remember. I see it being played, but I'm like, oh, it's a storm. Like, I don't know. Okay, a Ramrush play. That may not do a whole lot for you. But, well, I mean, I'm hoping you maybe hit one guard, and that way I could just lumberjack into the Salahar, get me additional draw. Are we gonna stand here awkwardly looking at each other? Nope. Okay, we'll do that. Great, good stuff. So, we will of course do a simple little unholy altar play up here. We'll trade right here for an Arcanon General. We'll have to take it for now, unfortunately. But that ram race is going to give us a little bit of a pain, as I'm getting. I'll look at that in a minute. Excuse me. Ooh, Knight of Flowers. Well, last time I checked, I don't want to deal with one of those, so of course we're just going to maybe blue fire bolt it away, nice and simply. Not going to want to. I don't want to deal with it. Not now, anyway. As we move to 4 gold. Well, I've already wasted 4 gold. Stables. Okay. So, that gives me the assumption that I'm probably looking at some sort of knight deck. We'll just do a quick grotesque offering there. Ooh, lumberjack. Beautiful additional trade. Probably going to play the sunflower next. Yep, we'll play the sunflower because obviously we can't play the books with the gold we have. But that stables is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, especially since now we know he's definitely throwing his baskets into the knights. Obviously, there's a furnace knight for further proof. I'm not sure if I want to. We could probably get rid of this guy. Yeah, we can. With the resources we have, we definitely can. And then just do a simple elimination there. Oh, that's not enough. Alright, well, I was not paying close enough attention to the field. We'll just do a Necromancer play. Oh, good job, you dumbass. Apparently I thought the Vicious Sunflower did 4 damage, not 3. So that was a bit of an oof on my part. I'll take that oof. As he plays a trap down and what I assume is detonate. Has to be. If it's detonate, then I'm not going to mind wasting. Well, let's see here. He's threatening. Well, that's not really a necromancer threaten. Not yet, anyway. Is this detonate? Yep. Oh, verdict. Oh shit! I didn't expect him to run verdict, but okay, that's not bad. Not bad. In response to that, we'll probably just blue fire his knight away, even though maybe the smart choice should be to hit the stables, so that way knights can't keep getting powered up. But I fear he does have a Luminaris. It is 7 gold, so we're just going to play it on the safer side. As he gets the Divine Knowledge, plus a White Knight play. Of course, some pretty standard stuff, plus a metal, so I'm assuming. Okay, no. Thought it was something else, but it was not. That's fair. Ooh. Alright, I am getting a lot of these Eternal Darknesses, so that's going to be something maybe I want to use in a moment. Yeah, okay, so here's what we'll do. Oh, wait, we could do this. Oh, look at this play. Alright. And then Darkfire. I'm hoping you don't hit the right one. Okay, good. We do that. Followed up with a Nunchuck Nun. Beautiful. Alright, so that's why I forgot flying books and just fly over and use the Darkfire there. So that was a beautiful play by us. We got some good advantage both on castle health and on board. Judge comes out, even though Judge, to be honest, is not going to do a hell of a lot, I don't think. There's another questing knight. It's fine by me. Plus Salahar Rider. Ooh. Oh, damn. If he played the... Oh, okay. Here's something we can... Alright. I'm going a little bit risky here. ED will get us... Yeah, okay. And my plan here, which we'll see how it goes. My hope is that that one card isn't a Luminaris. I don't think it is. Oh shit, there goes the altar. But if it is, that's alright. I mean, obviously, you're not going to get all of the zombies, I think, with this kind of placement, which will guarantee us a Rakanoff next turn. Armory, okay, so he doesn't have the Luminaris. Oh, excuse me. He's probably going to think, I got to take out a lot of zombies before Nunchuck Nun activates. But then it's going to be too late. I'll probably use the... Yeah. Yeah, we're probably going to close off this game right now with the Rakanoff play. We'll do this. We'll do this. Everything's gone. Hit that. And then hit that. Alright. So well played against Sneaky Snail. I don't know if you got some sort of night deck cooking. Obviously, I was watching for Luminaris. That could have saved him from our horde of zombies. But again, very well played as we take our first win. So now currently 1-1 with Nundead. Let's see if we can have similar luck like that in our remaining matches. And for match number 3, going up against Razius. Okay, interesting name there. But obviously I see he's rocking the blue-purple, so gonna be nervous about Arcanon Magicator, although we do have Defective Flame Cannon for that. And right now, based upon my hand, my plan right now is obviously Vicious Sunflower, getting close enough to a Talabos sacrifice to not only detonate, but summon him, so... But again, we'll see what happens. Obviously, we never know what the blue-purple deck could be rocking. There's always some surprises in there. As he comes out with a Hassan City Guard. Interesting. Alright, so let's tempt him a little bit here and see how he'll respond to the Vicious Sunflower. Obviously, it could be a good opportunity to just kill off the Sunflower now and do away with any sort of detonation that Vicious Sunflower might have, as he gives... What? All for 2... Okay. That's a bold play. I mean, that's a confident play, honestly. But we're simply just going to do this. If he's confident enough to play a Shadow Katana like that to get rid of Sunflower, then, I mean, your hand must be looking pretty good. Oh, okay. Well, there's a Wizard. So that could be an indication of what this guy's deck is looking like. But we're going to Talabos our Hassan City Guard away. Yeah. Hassan City Guard away, Defective Flame Cannon, and so it completes our turn. Talabos now a much more deadly target than Hassan City Guard. Obviously, the lifesteal and the 3/4 isn't bad in this early stage. He's sort of forced to play an Armory in response. I'm kind of going to do an Acolyte plus another Defective Flame Cannon. The reason why is I don't want any of his units to be buffed. And if those buff units can take out Talabos, or, okay, I guess not. Howdy. We're just going to do this, I think. A little grotesque sacrifice, offering, whatever you want to call it. And then a good old blue fire to finish off that Minotaur. And then we can do an Eternal Darkness play, obviously, in the following turn. Unless he's got what I think he's got, in which case I'm going to be hella nervous. Nope, that's a T-Rex, though. Interesting choice. Alright. So let's see how he approves of my Eternal Darkness play. I mean, obviously, I think his target's going to be our whatchamacallit, Acolyte here, but we'll see how it goes. I'm also worried about lightning plays. Those can be very devastating. Oh, wait, can we... Should I have been paying attention? Can we actually spawn block? I think we might have been able to spawn block, although I'm just too dumb to realize it. We'll move these guys back. We'll move this guy up. Place him up. I think it's going to end the turn. Yeah, zombies can go back here. We know he's got a lot of spells, though. This is a ninja deck, after all. We can end it next turn, potentially, if he can't really kill off a lot of our zombies. Obviously, I think his target's more of the Acolyte than all of the zombies, but to get to the Acolyte, he's going to have to kill a few of them. So I'm just hoping he doesn't kill off all of them for a double Darkfire play. Okay, that's actually a smart play. Lightning Blade off all of our zombies that are chained there. Not a bad move at all. How do we respond to that, though, is the question. Oh, how did we respond to that? Probably have to do this. Plus a Darkfire here. Do that. We'll do this. Move him up one. I think that's the turn. He had to waste a lightning blade to really chain off all those zombies, so I guess you consider them a bigger threat, probably because he's expecting Rakanoth. But he does have the hand advantage on us, though. Oh, damn. Well, that's not nice, isn't it? Although, that doesn't really hurt us too much. Obviously, the play here is just a simple Darkfire again back here. And then maybe putting you down here for an Unholy Altar, moving this zombie up to block. Although, we're not looking in the best of spots right now. Obviously, we're looking for units. That flying book draw we kind of needed. Yeah, we did need that draw. Who knows, maybe I'm just getting rusty. Or bad. Or both. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I could be playing a bit better, but maybe I'm not appropriately planning things out ahead. Alright, Rune Warrior, Temple. Okay, that combination's going to take out the Acolyte. The one sort of hope we had right now about keeping this game somewhat alive. Okay. All I can really do is blue firebolt this away. And then we'll see how he responds. I guess that's sort of the plan right now. I mean, he's approaching that ground where he might not have enough units to stay in the game, but obviously he just played a Shodan plus an additional trap, which I can only assume is Might of the Minotaur based upon how far up he just threw that. So let's kind of test the waters here. Okay, Aijutsu. Not what I was expecting, but we'll kind of just get rid of that with our remaining burns. But he's also running out of cards like us, so I'm hoping that there is some sort of saving grace in this game. I'm holding on to the Eternal Darkness. He plays down yet another trap. He's going to follow up with a unit. He'll follow up with an armory. So he doesn't really have another unit for us, in which case I think this is actually going to be a game over, as we can really just spawn block him to end the game here. He can't move any units out. He's not going to be able to do anything with any of his units, so we'll just put that up there. And being in these colors, he doesn't have external damage or spell damage. Although he could be carrying something from the ninjas, perhaps. But he spams with the "You Have No Honor" probably. Yep, spawn block for the game ender. So a little dirty cheat to really get us out of a tight spot there with the position we were in with our cards, excuse me. But a nice spawn block is going to put away game number 3 very well. And that gives us a nice transition into match number 4. Alright, and then we are in match number 4. Actually quicker than I expected. But we'll hold on to Nunchuck Nun for now. Hoping to draw maybe a 3-drop. There's an Arbiter's Return. Oh, Lumberjack. Alright. Going up against Tompeli. If that's the right pronunciation. I hope it is. Oh, excuse me. Alright. He passes his turn 1. I'm not going to take the chip damage. I'm actually going to protect our Vicious Sunflower with this maneuver. And we'll see how he responds to it. We could be seeing an Undead deck of his own. There's a Master Thief for us. So a little invest on next turn, so he's got 4 on his next. Is he going to hit the Lumberjack, though? Because if he does, then, I mean, obviously that's a good opening for us. To just simply come in with the Vicious Sunflower. A nice little tap there. Kill off the Master Thief without really damaging us too much. But interesting to see Master Thief nonetheless. I don't know if that's really the strongest card to be running in a blue, or not blue, a green deck. Where is that going to hit? Oh, good target. He hits the Sunflower, which maybe was his initial target. But we don't really have a lot to support with, do we? No. I'm tempted to throw out a Nunchuck Nun. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Let's see how he deals with it. Obviously, initial reaction is to Blue Firebolt this right away to prevent his last will from sparking. But I'm testing the waters here, see if I can, you know, poke him to use a burn spell, especially something as powerful as Blue Fire. Excuse me. Turns out he doesn't really have anything though. Well, instead he's got a Flux, which is more concerning, if anything. Let's see how he responds to this. I'm kind of testing, again, I'm sort of pushing into grounds I don't think I should be. He's obviously got the hand advantage on us. He's not doing a whole lot to show us what he's playing at. I'm kind of just poking him, though, to see. I'm trying to just push out as much as he's got. The Nunchuck Nuns are in a precarious position. Obviously, one is in just direct line of, in the direct line of fire, excuse me, where she can die instantly. Other ones sort of safely, or, you know, more back a little bit. But I'm hoping to get in a position where I could sacrifice another Nun. That's a Blue Fire. Alright, so there was a Blue Fire involved. Obviously, he hits the Lumberjack for the spells and being able to keep the Lumberjack. I can respect that. But is it worth it keeping the other Nun alive, though? There's a Captain. Will the Captain prove me otherwise? I mean, the Captain doesn't really do much. I mean, that's sort of just... That's sort of iffy placement in general, because we can just do this. I'm worried that he's probably got a big old burn for this, and if he does, he's probably going to use it. Yeah, he just threw out the respect, so we're probably going to get Flamestormed right about now. Yeah. Bring it on. Yep. Everyone's running Flamestorm nowadays. I really shouldn't be surprised, or I shouldn't be throwing out too much. That's why Nundead's sort of falling off a little bit, in my opinion, with all of these guys packing the Warlock burn that they do. Obviously, Flamestorm's a great card to include in any deck, so kind of foolish on my part to just open up like that a little bit. But we're going to throw out a Necromancer to see how he deals with that. Obviously, I think the game's going to go downhill for us, as we might see our second loss here, personally. But again, we'll have to see as the game goes on. He throws out a Brewery. Maybe does he have an altar to support the Brewery with? Actually takes out my Necromancer. Very interesting that he doesn't want any of my guys to survive, which means he really wants some control in the game. Those are a Dwarven Sharpshooter. Hey, that's a nice card you got there, buddy. I respect the Dwarven Sharpshooter a hell of a lot. Uh, but I think the play here is a just quick Dragon's Fire, followed up with a Unholy Altar, and then we do have things for that Sharpshooter. If you want to take a shot or two at the castle, be my guest. Not totally worried about that Sharpshooter, but again, it does tell me a lot about what he's somewhat running. Again, there's a clear shot of the castle, no big deal. Horseman hits the castle itself, so another sort of win for him. I think he wants to go for just sort of burn here. Damn, there's a Doom ship. Bro, you have no idea how much I respect that Doom ship play. You have no idea. Alright, so he probably has some sort of range deck then, doesn't he? Let's do this. Bar's not going to last long. I kind of just want to get rid of the Headless Horseman. Sharpshooter's a pain in my butt. But again, we'll see how far he'll go. Obviously, with the Arbiters, excuse me, return in hand. Still kind of getting over that last cold. You know how you always have maybe like a cough that sort of lingers around after you get a cold? I feel like I have that, so excuse me if I cough like that. But anyway, I think the game might turn around in our favor here. We are working off the card draw, though, at this point, which is something that I feel like I, as a player, always end up doing. I just throw my resources in, like, yeah, bet them all, and then I get, like, screwed over by one card, and it becomes, like, a pain for me the rest of the game. But hey, that's sort of just my playstyle, right? As he's really, what is he doing with that Doom ship? I would love to know. Because right now he hasn't given any sort of clear signs. Another brewery goes out onto the field, and that's going to end his turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. It doesn't bother me to throw out a, Eternal Darkness at this point. He throws out yet another Respect, so that could be a troubling sign for us. We'll maneuver our guys all up and around here just a little bit. I mean, we'll see where he goes with this. Obviously, I'm still packing the Arbiter's Return if anything gets really tricky. But again, a swordsman can just easily end us right now. Although I did block off 2 of his spawns. Doomship can fix that, though. Again, we'll have to wait and see. Because if he does pull out swordsman, it's gonna be his. That's his turn. That's 7 gold to play it. That'll only leave him with 3. So we could potentially see another buff, maybe even damaging to the castle. Never know. I don't think he's at the 11 damage to end the game, though. Burning Sun. That's not gonna do a hell of a lot, obviously. Doomship, my friend. Long live the Doomship. Take a drink to that. Got anything else? I mean, that was 1 gold wasted. You're gonna... Yep. So, okay. There's the swordsman. Decent placement. I'll give it that, but I don't think that's the way to go, if you ask me. Probably because I threw a lot of my other zombies back here. Maybe thinking I have a Rakanoth, which, hell, I wish I had a Rakanoth right now. Sunburst, heal all allies for 3. Okay, that was a good play. Definitely a solid maneuver right there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at that play. Alright, let's see what I can do here. We'll do that. Obviously, the guy's got no speed buffs for me, so we'll keep our zombies at a relatively safe distance unless he starts pulling out weird crap from Flux. I gave him a straight shot at the castle, but again, I don't think he's got the Flux spells to do this. Judging by his colors, obviously red-green. The Sunburst came from, I'm trying to think, yeah, okay, it came from Flux. Had to remember that for a second. came from Flux. So we're still in this game. We're still in this game. And obviously the Arbiter's turn is going to help us immensely. Excuse me for a unnecessary transition. Alright, unnecessary transition out of the way. Just had to get that. Again, I sometimes do that. Defective flame cannon on the unholy altar. A little late for that, buddy, but... Oh, you did the synchronized strike. Shoot. I forgot you had that. Son of a bitch. I kind of lined myself up for that. But, hey, I do what I do, right? Just going to do a quick Arbiter's Return here in case he was thinking about burning me to the end game. Not going to really happen. As I just do this to end our turn. Again, he's working off 2 cards, so he might be in the same boat as me. At this point, though, I'm working off the draw myself, going 1 card at a time here, but I think that's going to be game over for our friend here. Yep. As we just do a 1. I'll do a growth. Okay, he'll just surrender. Not helping him in the long run, though. I think it's better to just take the loss than surrender, even though sometimes I get frustrated with losses. I don't think it's a good thing to just surrender like that. Again, because I think it might actually hurt your ranking that much further. But hey, that's just me theorizing a little bit. Just a theory, a game theory. I'm going to get sued for that one. Alright, 5th and final match against Molly with an interesting deck. Well, judging by the colors at least, purple-white. So that could easily be a bounce companion or bounce druid. Again, not too sure upon that, but we'll find out in due time as the match proceeds on. But let's start things off with a vicious sunflower on our end and see how he responds. He's got a Salhar Rider of his own out in the field. Whoa! Okay. That's a bit excessive there, don't you think, pal? I mean, whatever really floats your boat, but damn. That's, okay, that's going in. I'm going to throw flying books down here. Reason is because if he's running white, obviously that's companion, and we're getting into the territory where he's got companions at his disposal. So, yep, Centaur coming out. It's going to hit my books, which is fine. I don't mind that too much. It'll give us room for a quick White Knight play. Yeah, White Knight. And then follow up with a Hassan City Guard. ×2. Oh, I really wish I had a... Does it just ruffle your feathers? Actually, let's not do that. But say, doesn't it just ruffle your feathers when you can't Dragon's Fire right away? Because it certainly ruffles mine. He's not going to have the armory for this either, so let's hope we can get a massive value on Dragon's Fire right here. Let's just hope. I'll let him kill off White Knight, even though maybe you should have went for face damage. Spiny on our beautiful altar. Okay. Pain in the ass, but doable. Can you throw out anything else that can maybe be killed by a Dragon's Fire, please, to put this game? Yes? Oh, shit, he's gonna bounce Spiny. So we can't kill the Spiny. But we'll kill off everything else, obviously, to give us a little bit of a advantage, maybe. Well, yeah, we'll take the advantage here. As I open my mouth, I should have saved the Dragon's Fire. Son of a bitch! Why do I always do this to myself? Oh, never mind. Oof. Alright. I don't even have words for that. I feel like such a bastard, but I gotta do what I gotta do, right? As we advance with the Nunchuck Nun, a zombie, a little grotesque play. Defective Flame Cannon was a lucky draw for us for sure. So the Spirit Panda, not gonna be doing a hell of a lot, I think, though. Because we could probably just do a blue fire, right? And push up ever so closer with our friends here. Because basically what the panda tells me, he's again running out of resources. And maybe what I can do. Okay. Interesting play. He's not gonna play the Spine again. Play the altar. That'll give us some 2/3/3 zombies. But of course, obviously, I do want to get this sort of. I do want to get some sort of advantage here. So let's do a little bit of this. I don't want to throw a unit, even though that would be nice. I don't want to throw one out. Yeah, I'll do this. Swordsman has a bunch of different targets to hit, but I don't think he's going to get the hit. Salahar, trap. So that tells us, and the Spiney's still in his hand from last turn, so... Yeah, the poor guy's running out of moves to make. There's the Spiny. Yep. Touch me there. He's just going to do his own thing. Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll do a quick little rocket play. Is that going to trigger a trap? Oh, Seeds of Hey, shout out to Seeds of Regrowth, man. What a great card. Absolutely lovely card. Let's get rid of the altar up here. We'll hit all of this. Knowing that he's probably got movement, we'll stop that tree from advancing on us any further by positioning our zombies in sort of a defensive wall here. And of course, he doesn't have double draw, so okay. He's actually gonna throw out a companion. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's a surrender for us, and Nundead placing at 4-1 for the May season, which gets us at 3,009. So, of course, reaching the 3K range. I thought we were going to be a little lower, though, because last season, admittedly, I did go 29.99 and not, like, get that 1 star. But, hey, it's good to see that Nundead can still go rank 30 pretty well in this form, or in this season. Even though it's only 1 day left, it's a short-lived celebration, but, of course, a happy one nonetheless. And with that, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this Ranked with Red, the final one for May 2018, where we put Nundead, of course, back into the rank 30 position, where it's, well, sitting comfortably for a matter of a few hours. But if you guys enjoyed this, please be sure to do so by liking this video, or be sure to show it, by giving this video a like, share with your friends, and of course, commenting down below your thoughts on the Nundead deck, or the matches in general. And while you're down there, be sure to hit that subscribe button, show your support, help the channel grow, all by clicking that subscribe button at no additional cost to you. With that being said, guys, that's all from me for now, so until next time, stay gaming.